Do you know what? Enough is enough. It's time to make a stand to protect our children from the senseless violence and killing amongst our young people. You know who you are. It could be your child. So let's stand together to stamp it out. Say no to knife and gun crime.
Have you started up a new business venture and looking for advertising space? Our team at Vision Radio 345 are offering spaces for you to advertise your business. We're here to support your business. If you have just started out or already established, we will be happy to help you further grow your business. For more information, call 07585 364475 or email us at visionradio345@gmail.com.
VPI Quality Used Car Sales Limited. Kerbrick Business Estate, Unit 6, Station Approach, London E7 0HU. We are located between Wanted Park Station and Forest Gate Station. You can visit our website at www.vpiusedcarsales.com. For more details, call 07415 778605. Finance available under terms and conditions.
Vision Radio 345, empowering the next generation. Hey, this is Audrey Scott, endorsing Vision Radio 345. I just gotta support that.
Welcome to our show, the first show for the new year. My guest, Ragsy.
I'm thinking of better days, throwing all my fears away, listening to what my father says. Oh dear Lord, I pray. Yes, the road gets rough sometimes. We must seek and we will find. Yes, there'll be some better times, but only if we try. Little things we do and things we say can change our lives in many ways. Be wise whenever we make a choice. Gotta live with them for the rest of our lives. I'm thinking of you and me, and how this world could be. Peace, love, and harmony. Oh dear Lord, I pray. Oh, look at me today, humble servant giving praise, thanking you for all your grace. Oh dear Lord, I pray. For your love on us, I pray today. Keep us strong in every way. Guide us with your mighty hands. Keep us free from those evil ones. Guide and protect us. Keep us strong, yeah. Oh yes, I'm thinking of better days, throwing all my fears away, listening to what my father say. Oh dear Lord, I pray. Though the road gets rough sometimes, we must seek and we will find. Yes, there'll be much better times, only if we try. Little things we do and things we say can change our lives in many ways. Be wise whenever we make a choice. Live with that for the rest of your life. I'm thinking.
Ooh, yeah. Bing, 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 bing. Oh, yeah. Boy, oh. Let not your heart be troubled, from you are faith in him. Let not your heart be troubled, from you believe it in him. Let not your heart be troubled, from you are faith within. Let not your heart be troubled, he will bring you blessing. In my Father's house there are many mansions. If it was not so, I wouldn't have told you. He has come to prepare a place for you and I. It won't be too long, just hold on strong. More fire till the big man come. Let not your heart be troubled, from you have faith in him. Let not your heart be troubled, from you believe it in him. Let not your heart be troubled. From you have faith within. Let not your heart be troubled. He will bring you blessing. Don't be envious of the evil men, nor try to be like them. Behold how good and how pleasant it is to see brethren uniting. Instead of things fussing and fighting, blood spilling, lots of killing. Oh my God, what a something. We need more blessing. Let not your heart be troubled. From you have faith in him. Let not your heart be troubled. From you believe it in him. Let not your heart be troubled. From you have faith within. Let not your heart be troubled. He will bring you blessing. Hold the faith, you no see nothing yet. When Jah come, release all stress. Just trust in him and keep the faith, and you will see. Let not your heart be troubled. From you have faith in him. Let not your heart be troubled. From you believe it in him. Let not your heart be troubled. From you have faith within. Let not your heart be troubled. He will bring you blessing. In my Father's house.
Sounds of Everton Blender. This is Vision Radio 345.
If it was not so.
With my guest Ragsy in the studio. How you doing, Rags?
I'm doing very well. Mesmerised by the music so far. Really, really great, you know? Thank you.
The number to call 07585364475, and our email is visionradio345@gmail.com.
Let not your heart be troubled. From you have faith in him.
That's right, we need this fear, you know?
Yeah,
And the love.
of course.
From you believe it in him. Let not your heart be troubled. From you have faith within.
What a fantastic tune there. That's Everton Blender there with a track called Let Not Your Heart Be Troubled. So, Ragsy, welcome to the show. This is the first show I'm doing as a pre-recorded show for the new year. How you doing? I know, listen, you're a busy man, you know. This guy's hard to get hold of, you know. Like, he called me the other day, I missed the call, then he called me back, and then we got back, and then they called me again, and he's here.
Yes, sir, I am.
So how you doing?
Very well. I'm pleased to be here today. I wasn't sure that's going to happen because there's so many appointments and things going down.
Yeah.
I just had to be here. We've been trying to get this going off from last year, right?
Yeah.
And
Last year,
last year, but even deeper into last year,
I remember,
earlier,
yeah.
But we're here now. And
So how has your holiday break been? What you been up to?
well, I've had a very busy one, to be honest, you
Yeah.
know. The Boxing Day went to Ministry of Sound, you know.
Okay,
I had a fabulous time there,
okay,
followed by the Wednesday, completely blackout, you know.
yeah.
Don't remember what happened there. Thursday, I went to Benjamin Zephaniah's funeral.
Wow, yes,
and
I heard about that.
was like
Yeah,
a really,
yeah. Actually, I sent a message over to his brother, actually, to give
Tipper?
to give him condolences.
Yes,
Tipper's
yes.
been down here before
Yes.
at the studio with a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Very lovely guy. He
Yes,
works
he
for
is.
Newham.
Yes.
I know he works for Newham for
He's
quite
now
some
in
time.
Birmingham. Come back,
Yeah,
moved
yeah.
back to Birmingham.
That's
now.
right.
Saw him
yeah.
as well.
But
you
many
know.
years ago, he used to work for Newham. But
Correct,
lovely guy.
yeah.
Sent my
Yeah.
condolences to him and the family.
Yes.
And Zifna, yeah. So, what's been going on? What's going to happen for the new year? The new year's turned around now. We're in 2024. What's good for you?
Well, heading towards my exhibition stage and getting things in order. I'm an artist, a painter, sculptor, various disciplines in that way, indeed, you know. And now I'm open to be able to get some works. Photography is the main vehicle that I'm using now to get through works. And there are many people in the local community over in Forest Gate and all over East London here, you know. I go south, I go north, I go west, I go all over.
Traveling,
Shooting and getting all these invitations to be at different spaces. And I'm just looking to be able to just get these photographs. Many or few of the people listening might be people who are photographed, and I just want to get them as an exhibition platform that people can see them. They say to me, back in the day, they say to me, meet Mr. Funk, say, Ragsy, where's my picture? You know, just go
Okay,
out.
the
And it's
one-
the most
the-
common thing that people would say to
Yeah.
you. I thought that became my name at one point. Ragsy, where's my picture? And I go, what? You know?
I get that.
And-
Yeah. So is that one of your aims for this year is to get that done? Have you got a timeline to get those things done?
I had a timeline about 5 years ago, and it's been
It
compiling
needs to be
more.
shorter now, right?
Yeah, no. I'm saying it
Yeah.
started with the works that I've been compiling and so forth. That's 5 years
Mm-hmm.
ago, and I was hoping that I'd have been able to get it off, within the first year of the 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's hard to say until you've got everything
Until you've
laid
got
up
everything there.
and set up the exhibition space.
Yeah.
And it's not just something that you can just go boom, boom, boom. I could get
Yeah.
photographs and throw that all day long or whatever.
I think with when it comes to art and stuff, there's so much stuff because you're always doing creative stuff all the time.
Yes, yeah.
And sometimes you've got to play catch up because you've got so much stuff there, you don't know
Yeah.
where to start from. But yeah,
Yes,
great.
yes.
So it's been a great. I don't know for me last year was a bit of an up and down year, but
Yeah.
I'll give thanks to God because you know what, it's life. We've got life, and the thing is, once you have life.
And there are many that's departed already, as you know.
Absolutely.
Many not even. It's not about elderly anymore.
Yeah,
It's young.
yeah.
I've presented.
Yeah.
I've been to many photo shoots where there've been many nights and people
Yeah.
dying. And it's not just young people. It's not just older people. It's younger people
everybody.
as well. And there's some that's close to your heart about the stabbing and the
Yeah.
knife crime and the
Yeah.
kind of things going down. I've witnessed being at the funerals
Yeah.
and the stories that go with that as well. Really,
And it's a shame because just even today's New Year's Day, we heard something today, but we're not going to go on that as yet because we're going to have a conversation about that later on down the line because I think these things need to be addressed this year
Yes.
from this day here,
Yeah.
the 1st of Jan,
Yes.
2024.
Yes.
Young people,
Yes.
we need to fix up.
Yeah.
We need to be doing better things and elevating ourselves and uplifting each other
Yeah.
and bringing back love and community together. And I
Just-
think one of the things that I want to, what I was thinking about that there should be more of this year from everybody
Yeah.
is to be more kind.
I agree with that.
More kind to people.
Thoughtful.
Yeah, and thoughtful, compassionate, and be more kind to people because people have had enough of noise and destruction. That's what people are facing. This is why we've got issues with individuals and so forth and so on because it's that lack of empathy is not there no more.
Yeah. If I may add towards what you're saying now, I think over the last 3 to 4 years, where this lockdown stuff and the COVID thing came in, it's decimated the community and not just the black community, all communities.
Yeah.
You're finding that people aren't even sort of communicating like they used to. They've sort of gone into their own shell. Many people have been affected mentally as well.
Yeah.
And you also then realise what's going down with all. Everyone's just not trusting each other to come together in that way.
Yeah, it's
And
really,
it's exacerbating more madness and mayhem. You can't even talk to someone now because they're just getting, off their ill, ready to go for it.
Yeah.
Hence the criminality, crimes of whatever,
right.
knife crime, this and that's going down
Yeah.
right now,
It's quite sad, but we have to live in hope, and we've got to be the people then behind it. Because I was talking to a young man today, and he was saying that what needs to happen, that we need to have a place where we can join with those young people and be on the same page as them and talk to them because there's a big division between the older generation and them, and that gap needs to be closed through conversations.
Yeah. And what you said about being with the young people or whatever, I just have to put that back to you. Where can we come together? Where can we just unite? That's just a question.
Yeah, absolutely. I think with the social media and the way what I'm seeing at the moment is where people are having they're having conversations amongst themselves, but they need to be more now with the elder and the younger generation.
Meeting in the middle.
Yeah, meeting in the middle. I mean, because probably like yourself, you go on social media points and have a look what's going on. I've seen it on TikTok where they get a group chat.
Yes.
We can do that exactly here. We can invite young people onto the platform and have that, what we call quite crosstalk. We have a conversation.
Yes, that
and
feels very good.
And meet in the middle and try and air out what needs to be air out and support where we can support.
You presenting it, in other words, sort of having everyone together that you can just
you can have little group chats. You invite people
that's
on.
Excellent idea.
Something like 5 minimum every month or so, or we do something like that. So that's what I'm thinking of doing.
Yeah, I like the
in terms of getting people together because it's easier now to just call somebody and that can be recorded in a respectful way.
Yes.
And have those conversations. People are on their phones all the time.
Yes.
People ain't even coming out of their house to see anybody.
No, not at all.
They just press the video and I'm when they're in the house. Yeah, I'm just going down to the bathroom, or I'm just going up to the kitchen
and filming it as well.
And filming it.
Just everything is filmed or photographed or videoed or what.
I was saying to my daughter the other day, I was saying to her, people are putting their whole life on social media.
Right.
It's kind of like scary. I'm not scared. I wouldn't say it's scary. I'm just saying to myself, I know people need information, but like, some of the things I'm like, okay.
I would come in, if I may, to say that the difficulty in what we're dealing with the phone, call it the phone medium, you've got so many different aspects of it that it doesn't leave the hand, and all that radiation busting up the brain, busting up the body, and all that sort of thing. But it doesn't leave the hand. But what you're saying about getting them, they've already got it in their hand. If you could actually get them to be coming into a conversation and having it where many people can have a chat. They may disagree respectfully, of course, but it's still good to have that conversation going down, because there's no other platform that that I have actually listened to. There may be many I could be, sent to a space to say, listen to this. But there are not many spaces that I know that you can have a cross over different people with different views, having that conversation.
It's very important.
So this is really great what you're trying to achieve in this capacity.
Exactly, and that's what we're about. We're about doing those things. Yeah, that number to call 07585 364475. That number again, 07585 364475. I think that's the one, isn't it, Ragsy?
That's
it
right.
Better be the right one.
Yes,
and
it
if you
is.
want to email us,
well, you do that one more time so I can just check, because my eyes might be working a bit better now.
I'll do that again. 07585 536 4475.
Confirmed.
That's confirmed. Back after this track.
Them a go tired, happy see we fierce. Still can't get we out of the face. Tired, happy see we fierce. You see the bad man thing get erased. Erase it. Can't stop me now. Don't stop. What you gonna do? Can't stop me now. Just stop my youth from go through. Blind, but you can't stop we from try, can't stop we from try. See, you sell with some fire, but you can't stop we from try, can't stop we from try. Cold-blooded liar to we eye, but you can't stop we from try, can't stop we. Attend your school, you never give with the diploma. No like the ghetto youth, because you want them growing out one room, yeah. Find the bumbo man, me sell the broom, yeah. Hey, send your Babylon fi come palm me like two. But I was blessed from the womb, yeah. So me flowers it out fi bloom. Consume. Fight mama with the market basket. You try to get the money mob taxi a park it. Barefoot on the street where you want me walk it. Equal rights and justice, you know want me talk it. Don't want me talk it. Can't stop me now. Don't stop. What you gonna do? Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop my youth from go through. Can't stop me now. What you gonna do? Can't stop, won't stop. All fear gonna get slew. Give the youth them something. Piece of yam, piece of corn, planting a piece of dumpling. Don't bad mind fi piece of pumpkin. If a dirty hardship, yo, please don't jump in. Keep the consciousness pumping. Come up fronting, up fronting. King Selassie by my side, so every buckle win. I'm a Gideon, that's what me. Alright then, can't stop me now. What you gonna do? Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop a youth from go through. Can't stop me now. Can't stop.
Can't stop us now on Vision Radio 345.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Up top thing for this year, you know.
Can't stop me now.
Being out all the young people out there for this year, we hope that you are doing something with your life for this year, 2024. What a tune! Can't stop me now. You know what? I don't even know the name of the artist. I'm looking in the scroll there to see if there's any name. There's no name there.
No,
but it's a big tune.
maybe somebody could ring you with somebody could ring you with the name, couldn't they?
It's a big tune. If you know the name of that tune, right? 07585 364475.
Yeah.
I should know. I'm playing the track. So Ragsy, yeah, coming back to our conversation. So definitely things are moving forward for this year, and I think what we need to do is get our listeners to start planning and doing something really constructive with their time this year, especially some of the young people who we've got out here who are kind of living in no hope, so to speak, or think they haven't got nothing to do. Find a purpose this year. Make a plan.
There are lots of young people that are actually doing a great deal, but they haven't got the platform, you know. They haven't got the platform. So, you know, some of the listeners now might be able to elect and select people to steer them to the station.
Yeah, absolutely.
And let them know that, you know, there's something out there that might be very potent and useful for them to be able to have their say and their voice. Yeah. What do you think?
I think that's a brilliant idea, and that's what we're about, because we're a community station that cares about young people in our community. And you know, you can use this platform to bring your ideas there. We can up that for an advert. If you need an advert done, we can promote your stuff, and that's what it's about: bringing people together.
Yeah.
And we want to be building this year, not pulling down.
No.
We've had too much pulling down over the last, I'm going to say this, over the last, say, 30 years.
Yes. It's
been going on way before that, but we know from my stances now, where I'm at now, and I've seen over the last 30 years, it hasn't been good. I mean, there has been some young people doing some good stuff. I'm not going to take that away from them.
They have. But as well, we have to take into consideration there's been a lot of negative maneuvers about the young people as well.
Yeah.
You know, much are coming out of that, and they're working beyond all that restriction. And I think that's really a good sign to see that they're not sort of just holding themselves back.
Yeah.
But they're really pushing themselves forward. But they're still not on the platform that everybody, or quite a larger community, can hear them.
I think that's a great point. I mean, and I think they can strive to that if they're in the right position. Because for me, it's about positioning yourself, networking, working with the right people.
Yes.
Again, we've talked about this, I think, before, when we're talking about trusting your fellow man, or the person you're working with, to help you to move to that point.
Yes.
That's one of the biggest problems I think a lot of them have, is the trust and how things are going to be done. But we've got to find a way to do that, to build for the next generation. And use guys at the forefront.
They're right in
They're right at the forefront.
They're right now moving forward. They're the generation now that really matters, you know, more than anything else. They've got the young ones coming up behind them. They've got to lead now, you know. And I think it's something that is well, it's going on anyway. We've got to be sure. We've got to have the faith and belief that it is actually going on now as we talk, you know, and to identify it as well as this is a way that we have to just see each other and big up each other for the small things that need to be awarded to whomever's doing it, you know.
Correct. Yeah, absolutely. And you know, it starts from us. I mean, we've got the younger ones coming up. Imagine all those newborns. I mean, coming up now, in the next 5 years there'll be 5, and then some of these young adults will be in their 30s. And you know, we've got to look to be doing some good things.
Yeah,
some good things. What else have you got planned? Have you got anything else planned along the way up? I know your artwork and your photography takes up a lot of your time.
Yes.
Tell us a bit more about that and where you're going to be going with that.
Well,
once you've sorted things out, Rex, because I know you've got a lot of decanting to do, right?
Absolutely, miles and miles of it, you know, to set up the exhibition environment. Ideally, I'm doing a retrospective of my work over the last 30, 40 years, you know, and looking at the community, the movements of community, what I've taken photographs of this space, that space. I must add as well, the photographs that I take, it started off with me taking the photographs for painting or drawing them, you know, and I'd done that over a period of time, and people saying, can I have the original photographs? So I thought, you know what, just keep the photographs going. And there's loads of happy, smiley faces of our community out there that's just really enjoying that, you know. I'd like to be able to have an exhibition set, which is set for 1999 it was, and it's called 2001: A Face Odyssey. Now that's 2,000 people who are photographed up and down the country, and they came to the first one in 1997 over at the then African Caribbean Centre over in Church Road, that is over in Leighton. And they used to have the green scenery, the African Caribbean Centre, and I'd had an exhibition there. 300 of the 600 people that I took turned up, and it just was really great. And when they came over, what was really fascinating about that was when the people met up. The people living in Birmingham, different parts of the country, London, all over. And it'd be funny when I put the pictures together, just head shots, head and shoulder shots or whatever. They'd say, "How did you know that's my cousin?" "Oh, how did you know that's my brother? You put my brother next." It was just so amazing. It was like really absolutely freaky because it was just random photographs, no lookalikes, no nothing, just putting them together. And they're telling me that I've located their family next to each other and all that kind of stuff. And that went down a lot with a lot of the picture configuration.
So where are you thinking of putting your first exhibition? Whereabouts are you thinking? Are you looking for space, or are you looking for?
No. I had that space. It was really great, and I really appreciate it. But more to the home environment, my home environment. I'm quite creative in that regard, and setting up exhibitions, but setting it up in my home, and then sort of like having they'll all be framed properly and set up and mounted and all that kind of stuff, and all that happens. The exhibition will be filmed, videoed, and then the people can run through the videos and spot themselves and their family, their groups, and all that kind of thing. And it's a changeable one because it's 2,000 images,
Right, that's
from
a lot of
1997. But it's not it's going to be run in parts,
In parts.
So then when I've done that lot, you can then go and you can move them along. And it's
is it going to be publicized, or when you've actually put the whole thing together? And then how long is it going to take?
I could do it quite easily. That's why it's a home exhibition. If it's going to be if it's going to be public, it'd have to just be like a lot of people involved in it. I can manage it myself, because I've got the works and I can say, right, I'm setting it up like this. Okay,
I'm just trying to visualize how the whole thing works.
It's very interesting. I've got the mounts, got the frames, got everything set up already from quite a number of years. I've gone out to my frame cutters and the mount cutters and everything. I've done all the hard labour so far. What I'm now having to do is to just get the work put into the mounts that I've got there. They'll be put into the frames and they'll be changed. So if there's 40 images around the scene, then those get changed again, or then get changed to the next 40. That's what I'm saying. So it's manageable for me to do that. So until I go to the 2,000, and it'd be really okay because I'll only have to do it once. And it'll be filmed in a way that you can see the camera moving. Like you go to art gallery and they're showing you images and you move around, you can see each frame and it moves around gradually. And then by the time that's it. And then it can be changed over. Maybe I could do about 10 a week.
Wow.
But it's still ongoing because as long as the people and the audience are there, and then contacting the families. When you said publicity. Yeah. The only publicity that I'd need from that, I don't mean this discourteously to any listener here or there, but the people who are photographed, they've got their own family members that would like to see them in a documentary about them being part of a project that was pre-1999 going into the year 2000. And it's now, the end result will be a book coming out with those images there and how I came across producing this work.
So they'll be seeing themselves like 20 years ago?
Yes.
Roughly about that time?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? This is good because, it's great to be active in what we're doing and be inspirational as well. It's Vision Radio 345. The number to call or even drop a text, that number is 07585364475. It's our first Christmas pre-recorded show out. This is the first time I'm coming out on a pre-recorded show with my guest, Ragsy, today.
Thank you, Eden. I'm really grateful to be here, and it's just been really exciting and absolutely fun to be here in the studio, enjoying the conversation, and the music is absolutely exceptional. And through the headphones, put your speakers on and listen to this lovely music. I tell you, you just know it.
Okay, we'll be back after these ads.
Problem Fix is your #1 call-out mechanic. Car service, engine issues, gearbox, brake and suspensions, electrical failure, no job too hard to take on. Quality and workmanship to a high standard. A minimum call-out fee of just £30. Call 07 957 221136 right now. Problem Fix, your #1 mechanic.
There are lions and there are sheeps. We are lions. For self-determination, you need to know yourself. Visit blacktowermedia.com.
There is no time to sit around and wait. Don't you know the world is of love?
Content, 13 tribes, community matters, African and Island news, music, videos. Roam with the Lions, blacktowermedia.com.
At Wallax Security Limited, your safety is our #1 priority. We can provide backdoor supervisors, also corporate security, private security, CCTV security, and event security. For more information, call 041 289 9992 or email wallaxforreal@gmail.com. Terms and conditions apply. Keeping you safe. Wallax Security Limited. Certified and approved by the SIA.
Vision Radio. Vision Radio. Vision Radio. 345. 7 your community. 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 7 your community.
Yeah, nah. This one goes out to all the people in the struggle. You got to keep the faith in Jesus Christ. And give him all the praise, yeah. Yeah, nah. I never let go. I never let go. God will never let me down. He's the driver of my vehicle. I never let go. Because I driver give me the strength, Mr. No. God will never let me down. He's the father for the people. Come along and let's labor in the vineyard. Come, let us cultivate the fruits of our hearts. Because no man can see clearly without Jah. He is my God and my protector. That's why me love him more than words can express. Or he won't pick me up from all of the mess. I never let go. I never let go. Jah will never let me down. He's the driver of my vehicle. I never let go. Because
Sounds a positive. I never let go. Hold on to the fear, man.
He's the father for the people. I'll never let go. I'll never let go. I'll never let go. I'll never let go.
Sounds a positive.
I'll never let go. I'll never let go. I'll never let go.
Wow, you know,
I'll never let go.
we can't let go, you know.
I'll never let go. I'll never let go.
Can't go.
Never let go.
Sounds a positive there. That's a fantastic tune, Car. Never let go. Now, you know what, boy, you know, I know times are difficult, and, you know, boy, sometimes we just have to go down on some prayer, you know, because, boy, sometimes when man hit him head against the wall, you know, the only thing left.
Yes, of course.
The only thing left is prayer, man. You know? And again, this is where we're coming from with the top of the year this year. Let's just hold on to faith, hold on to hope, spread love and compassion and empathy, because that's what we need right now. We don't need not more than that.
No.
And kindness.
Yes.
Kindness. What do you think?
I was just feeling
because that's what we need to.
I was feeling all that you're saying, and I was just thinking something that's very vital.
Yeah.
I think what that is, if we have a diary, I'm talking about a physical diary as well as a mental diary.
Yeah.
Of your every single day, make every single day matter by something that you might want to achieve. It might not be an overload of one specific thing, but you can say to yourself, I did this on the first, I did that on the second, third. And once you got that going through, by the time you get through 3 months on, you'll be thinking, gosh, you know, I've got a day doing something, you know, it's got to be a loss of days after 3 months.
Yeah.
And you'll be thinking, wow. And then when you start to get more proficient and you start to get more into it, you can be doing multiple things in a day, times in itself again.
Yeah.
And you can share that plan with other people who may not have no plan whatsoever. And by doing that, you're just expanding our capacity, right? Because we're all geniuses. You know that, though, don't you all?
Yeah.
And by communicating with each other and drawing out that is within us, I think it'd be a really phenomenal
It's gonna
build of a community.
Yeah, no,
And
absolutely.
it's far more doable than not doable.
Exactly. And sometimes the frightening thing with people is to look into themselves and get over those fears.
Yes.
And we don't have a spirit of fear. We have a spirit of clarity. So
Yeah.
when we're moving things, because let's be honest, we're human beings.
Yes.
And when your spirit don't feel tonight, I know you don't feel the way. It's not necessarily your feeling; it's your spirit. Your body don't take to it.
No.
So energy is important as well, and being around people with positive energy.
Yeah. Yes.
And again, looking on some of the stuff on social media, people are now realizing that there's some people around you, and they're not good for you.
No.
Like, get rid.
Yes, that's right.
And that's your blockage. When you're around certain people, then they can stop you from hindering. So young people out there, be mindful of who you're stepping with.
And also,
as well.
Also, who you may be praising and so forth as a band, you know, someone that's a superstar or whatever. Yeah, you might want to emulate them and so forth, but why not emulate yourself? You know, you're also very, very total and important, you know?
Absolutely.
So if we have that great feeling within ourselves that we can just, each brother, sister, whoever, we just big them up, right? You've already got a support team already there, right? Not a matter of thinking and feeling, oh, he's doing better than me, she's doing better than me, or whatever.
Yeah.
You just try and do, you know, talk to them if they're doing something that you like, and talk with them and say, yeah, I want to know how I can get to that point or whatever. It's a sharing thing that we're looking for.
Exactly,
Right?
because there's a lot of people out there, as I said, I mean, you all got to just go on social media. I keep saying it, but it's actually true. When you go on there, you hear people talking about, boy, man's jealous, don't hang around with this one, that one. People behind your back doing this and we've got to discern people's energy.
Yes.
Discern the energy, because like I said, these people hold you back, put doubts in your mind, and stop you from progressing.
Yes.
So make this a year of building.
And positivity, great positivity.
Absolutely. The number to call 07585 364475. You want to email us at Vision Radio. It's visionradio345@gmail.com. I'm going to go with this tune now, because this one here, I think you must remember this one. I think it was a number one hit.
Yeah.
It was a number one hit on Top of the Pops.
Okay.
Well-known Jamaican artist. There's quite a few that was number one. You probably know who this was.
Okay.
Everybody loved this tune.
Yeah. Wow.
Sounds like Errol Dunkley.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Fred.
Okay, Fred, yes.
Okay, Fred, now you're
Serving your community. Serving your community. Serving your community. Serving your community. Vision Radio. Vision Radio. Serving your community. Serving your community. Serving your community. Serving your community.
Hey brother man, why you standing there? Something is wrong. Ooh, somewhere. understand. Time will come when you get your redemption. So come on and make life easy. Come on and make life better. So come on and make life easy. Come on and make life better. So come on. So come on. Come on, let's make life better.
Sounds of Mighty Diamonds.
So come on.
Lead singer Tubby. Not here again.
Gone but never forgotten.
Gone but never forgotten, you're right.
Yeah.
Big sound of the Mighty Diamonds on Vision Radio 345. Our first show, pre-recorded Christmas show. Well, New Year show.
Yes, it is. 2024. Yes.
We're wishing all our listeners out there a great 2024. Love, prosperity, and blessings,
And
health,
good
and
health.
strength.
Yes, of course.
Of course. Sound of Tabby Diamonds. With the Mighty Diamonds, a thing called Brother Man.
Something is wrong, ooh, somewhere. Settle down yourself, and don't you have no fear.
Real old reggae, authentic music, which we don't actually hear again.
Not at all, no.
You know, it's really nice to play a couple of these tunes back now and again. I know people play them all the time, but specific tunes I just like to draw and have a listen to them and have a different ears on some of the tracks.
Yeah,
You
wow,
know, it
yeah,
goes. But listen, please, if you're around or if you're busy on your listening, hit the subscribe, click, mash up the bell so I can get a new one. And me and Rags will go half on it.
Yes.
On
I'll go twice on it.
on a new bro. This is Vision Radio 345. Please, if you want to drop an email at visionradio345@gmail.com, or you can text us on 07585364475. But remember to leave a comment in the box and let us know if you're enjoying this show. I think it's going to be the last one from us because we've been here for quite some time now, and I think
it's a wonderful time spent indeed.
let's just leave everybody on the positive. What's the last thing you want to say to our listeners out there who are listening if they're going to start off this first year in the new year? What's your advice to them?
Work on your health issues. If you've got that going down, make that be the first thing you solve, and make sure that you can just feel the love to all the people that you can come across, because you get it back tenfoldly, times tenfoldly. That's all I can say, really. And that's a way that we can start building ourselves and building our families.
Great. I love that. You know, that's what it's about. Vision Radio really caring about our community, and we want everybody to have a good start. Make sure you hit the blocks. When you come off the blocks, make sure you hit your blocks running and you're going in the right direction. Don't let nobody stray you left or right or center. Reach your purposes and your goals for this year. We're going to leave you out with this one, and thank you, Rags, for coming in.
Thank you for having me, Eden. It's been more than a treasure and a pleasure to be here, and I hope I'll be able to come back again and be with you on the show.
Definitely.
And thank you, listeners, as well. It's really great being here to be able to break through my shyness.
No, this guy in chat, because when he's ready to talk, you know, he's like, look on the phone, it's like 1 hour. Rags are going and see and win. But anyway, we're going to leave you out with this one by the sound of Kilpatan.
Equal rights and justice for all. Rise and never fall. Tell them, say, boom. What they gonna do when none for them not true? Say what they gonna do, them get slew, yeah. Who do you think you are? We're living in a small world. As wicked as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As bad as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As tough as you think you are, we're living in the one your name. Alright, that day will come when I stand and see all those wicked men in the fire getting burned. That day will come when they will try to escape, and there will be
to take things out of place. Run away to space, shoot them in the ace. Whoa. If you want a judgment, you are gonna get a taste. When them find out so that them can't escape. Sadness they send on the people them trace. Smile on my face, that day will come when I shall stand and see all those wicked men in the fire getting burned. That day will come when they will try to escape and there will be nowhere to run. That day will come when I shall see they handing over bombs and bayonets and bullets and guns. That day will come when Emperor Selassie I shall rise the one they get to youth them out of the slum. Boom! Who do you think you are? We're living in a small world. As wicked as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As slick as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As tough as you think you are, we're living in a that one and name now can tell them. Escape today, you can't escape tomorrow. Make sure you pay back anytime you borrow. Make sure you don't left no life in a sorrow. Make sure you're not lean and straight like arrow. Make sure your brains not push out in a barrow. Make sure no make them walk out and borrow. Yeah, make sure your meditation and narrow. Judgment, I don't want to tell them something the world I want. That day will come when I shall stand and see all those wicked men in the fire getting burned. That day will come when they will try to escape and there will be nowhere to run. That day will come when I shall see they handing over bombs and bayonets and bullets and guns. That day will come when Emperor Selassie shall ride up on the wings of the heavens and of the sun. Oh, yeah, I will remain the same, hailing Rastafari name, and watch them going up in flames. For all the innocent going down the drain, you have to pay for the shackles and chains, and pay for this washing of the brain, and pay for these